to My Cooking Notes, fed up, fast, easy, and delicious. My name is Christine Deaton, and remember that this show is specifically designed for my fellow Meniere's warriors. Welcome, we're so glad you're here today. We have got a great menu for you, and we have an amazing, talented lady coming on, and you are going to hear her today. We'll talk with her. Her name is Adrianna Fine. We're going to talk with Adrianna in just a bit, and then you'll have to go to the our YouTube channel at the end later when Chris gets everything edited and put back on. It'll be on the YouTube channel, and you will see Adrianna perform. And she is an amazing, talented lady from right here in Branson, Missouri. But we're going to tell you all about her in just a bit. So today, here's the menu. We're going to do chicken Phillies. Some of my favorites. And then we're going to do chocolate M&M cookies, 3-ingredient batch of cookies, okay? And then I've got a red potato egg salad, and I kept the skin on the red potatoes, okay? So one of my favorite salads, by the way. So let's get cooking. Okay, so we're going to start with the cookies because we've got to get them in the oven. How's everybody doing out there today? Good. I hope everybody's doing great. We're so glad that you guys are joining us. We have some of you that join us every week, and we're so happy and thankful that you're doing that. And we want you to spread the word for everybody to come see My Cooking Nooks Fed Up. Because you know what? We have a lot of fun here every week, every Wednesday at 1 o'clock Central Time, and we really, really appreciate everybody joining us. Okay, so what did I do? We're making our chocolate cookies with 3 ingredients. So I have Devil's Food Cake. I dumped the whole box in here. Sebastian, my nephew, is going to come over, and he's going to help with cookies today. Here's Sebastian. Say hi, Sebastian.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, so you come over here because I want you to watch what we're doing here. And then I'm going to put a ½ cup of oil. Okay. And then I'm going to break 2 eggs and put that in there. Okay.
Nicolette said, "Where's your apron, lady?"
Oh, you know. I'll tell you about that another time, Nicolette. But anyway, I don't have an apron on, obviously. I'll get to that at some point and tell you what happened. Okay, anyway, so I've got my 2 eggs, I've got oil, and I've got my Devil's Food Cake, because we're making some great chocolate cookies. Now the batter, as you can see, is only 3 ingredients, okay? That's all you need for a great batch of cookies. Okay, Sebastian.
Yes.
In a second here, I'm going to have you dump wheat. What I did was I got the little tiny, Jennifer, I don't know if you can see that. Besides, I just want everybody to know that my sister Jennifer is behind the camera today, helping Chris, because she waved to you. I don't know if you can see that, because Chris is working on the part of the show where we're going to talk to Adrianna in just a bit. But I have the little baking M&Ms right here. They're great, they're little, and they're perfect for these kind of cookies. So, okay, so Sebastian, while I'm stirring this, go ahead and dump. I got about a ½ cup of the M&Ms, and I want you to make sure your back is. Let's get you over here.
Okay.
There you go. Dump them in that way so everybody can see what you're doing. Okay, great. Keep going.
Oh.
Just dump them in, and then I'm going to take this and get all the batter off. Okay. And this is very, very simple, guys. Very, very easy recipe. Basically, you're using a cake mix. You're just not putting in the water, and it makes the cake mix look how pretty.
Ooh.
Right? Okay.
Can't wait to eat that.
No kidding. And they're delicious too. They're really, really great cookies. Okay. So what I'm going to have Sebastian do now is we've got that incorporated. So that was just a little bonus in the cookies. Okay. So I'm going to have Sebastian. By the way, my hands are clean. Always start with clean hands. I'm going to have him take my ice cream scoop, and he's going to put cookies out on the sheet. And I've got parchment paper on it. And what I do for the parchment paper, put a little bit of oil underneath so the parchment stays put, because otherwise it kind of folds up. So I just put a little bit of oil underneath, and it keeps it in place. Little trick in the kitchen. Okay, so Sebastian, we're going to do maybe like that, and just put them on there, and there you go. Have at it, and enjoy making cookies. Okay?
Terry Herget Lindner said, "Hi, I'm eating M&Ms right now."
Okay, we're partners in M&Ms. I love M&Ms myself. And welcome, Terry. You're always here, and I really appreciate that. My great friend from Brooklyn, New York. yesterday I made my, I boiled my red potatoes and I made my eggs, my hard-boiled eggs, okay? So that saves time today, okay? And you guys know with me, I have to prep things before or even the day before, just so that I'm not standing for very long periods of time. Because about the 30-40 minutes that we're together, I have to, you know, it gets rough for me and I wobble a lot. So I went ahead and I made my potatoes last night. So I've got most of them cut, okay? But what I'm going to do right now is I left 2 out. So Jennifer, come on over here. All I did was, here's a potato. I cut it in half, and then I cut it in half again. I don't know if you could see that. And then I just 4 slices, and there you go, and that's that. And so I'm going to put them all in my mixing bowl. Same thing here, same thing. I just left 2 potatoes out that were uncut so that I can show you guys how I do it. Very simple, very quick. Put them in your bowl. And then I'm going to make my own dressing, okay, for my potato egg salad. Now, you can take eggs at the end of, when you make the potato salad, you can take eggs and you can just mix them throughout. But I'll put them across the top, and then whoever wants an egg can have an egg, and whoever doesn't want an egg does not have to take an egg.
Mario Rosales is with us.
Mario Rosales, how are
hey,
you?
Mario.
Hey, listen, we're looking forward to you being on the show. Chris will be in touch with you so that we can get that all worked out. But Mario, again, is an amazing singer from right here in Branson, Missouri. Actually, Mario's in Las Vegas now, I
He is in
believe.
Vegas, yep.
And so thank you for joining us today, Mario, and we'll be talking to you very, very soon about being on the show. Sebastian, you can put those cookies. Jennifer, look at this. Show your mom. Ah! Aren't they beautiful?
Yes.
Okay, so Sebastian, put them on the middle shelf, if you will. Don't burn yourself. Remember, your brother was on the show and he didn't listen very well and he burned himself.
Yep.
That's not a good idea. Okay, so I'm going to put them in for about 12 minutes, and Sebastian, then we'll have you come back and you can check to see how your cookies are doing in the oven.
Okay.
All right, 12 minutes, I'll check them.
Terry says, love the tip on the oil under the parchment
It
paper.
works. It works. It used to drive me crazy. Like, you try to work with the parchment and it's slipping all over the place. Just barely drizzle a tiny bit of oil and kind of wipe it on with a paper towel, and the parchment sticks, and it doesn't affect the cooking at all. So it's a great tip. Okay, so what do I have here? I have 2 cups of mayonnaise. This is for my potato salad. Make sure you get it all. Keep these little spatulas around so that you can get all of your food. You don't want to waste anything. I'm all about not wasting in the kitchen. You know? I have a 1/4 cup of mustard. I gave my mom. My mom's here. Say hi to mom.
Hi, everybody.
I gave my mom a
Hello,
choice.
Abigail.
Hey, I just got some on there. There we go. Clean as you go, because I just dripped my mustard. Okay, so I gave my mom a choice, with or without mustard today. She said with, and I like a little bit of that tang too. And so I have only a 1/4 cup of the mustard. And then I have a 1/2 cup of sweet relish. Love sweet relish in salads. It just kind of, it gives it a different dimension, a different taste. It's not so overpowering that all you taste is the sweet relish. It just adds a nice little zing to a salad, okay? And so there's my 1/2 cup of sweet relish. Let's mix that baby up. Look at that, and it's beautiful. Now, let me tell you another little secret, okay? This dressing that I'm making right here for my potatoes, do you know what else you can use this for? Tartar sauce, right here. Now, tartar sauce is basically mayonnaise and relish, sweet relish. So you always have, if you have those 2 ingredients in your refrigerator, not that we're doing tartar sauce today, but I'm just telling you, you can, or you don't have to add the mustard, but relish is tartar sauce is basically mayonnaise and sweet relish. And there you go. So you could see that with fish, right? You could see that on the side of fish.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Nicolette says it's easier than chopping sweet pickles.
Yeah, oh yeah, heck yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to dump my nice, delicious dressing into my potato salad, okay? And we're gonna get that all mixed up. clean as you go. You don't want to clean after you've cooked. You don't want to stand in the kitchen and clean forever. Clean as you go. Okay, there you go. And usually when I'm done with the show, I usually have like one dishwasher load of dishes. I usually have my counters all pretty clean, so my cleanup is very quick and easy. It'll just help you out. Okay, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go over here so you guys can see. And I'm just gonna mix this all in, okay? And trust me, this is a delicious salad. And don't forget, with the red potatoes especially, you don't have to peel the outer part of the potato. They're great, they've got a lot of nutrients in that skin. So there's no reason, hey, man overboard, potato overboard. Anyway, you don't have to peel regular potatoes either, but I think they're tougher. The skin's tougher, so if I'm making, potatoes or potato salad with white potatoes or, yellow gold or whatever they are, I peel those. Red potatoes, not so much. Look at this, it's great. Okay? Okay. You can add salt and pepper if you'd like. I'm not going to. There's enough flavor in here. I don't need to. And then I'm going to take my beautiful bowl and I'm going to dump my salad in. Look at that. It's perfect. It's beautiful. It is absolutely delicious. Look at this. A great salad. Now what do? This is a potato and egg salad, right? So, of course, what am I going to do? I'm going to put my eggs on top. And if you've never had a potato and egg salad, it's really, I don't know, it's like it kind of bumps it up a notch, okay? Of course, you have to like eggs, or don't do it. But I love eggs. And so last night, like I said, I went ahead and I boiled my eggs.
I love that.
Right? It's so good. It's so good. And then I'm just going to put on top of my salad right here, my eggs. Jennifer, can you see that? There you go. Just right on top. And like I said, if you don't like eggs, let's say, you go somewhere and somebody makes this kind of a salad, and all you got to do is push the egg aside. Somebody will eat it. But me, I'm going to be right there with the eggs. Yeah, you know it.
Elizabeth said red skin potatoes look pretty in potato salad.
They sure
They do. And Terry said love potato salad with eggs.
So, see? So, I mean, it really does kind of kick it up a notch. But look at that. That's a beautiful, quick, easy salad ready to go. I'm going to put that right over here.
How many potatoes did you?
I use probably a dozen, kind of about, if you can see that, about this big.
Okay,
That's
this is a nice
potatoes.
bowl.
That's it. Yeah, it's a nice big bowl. Okay, guess what? Before I get into my main dish, okay, I want you to meet Adrianna Fine. So let's go over here. Is Adrianna on, you
Not
guys?
just yet. Let's get her.
I saw her come on
online
earlier.
momentarily. She's been watching the show.
Yeah, she's been watching.
All right, well, let's get her on. So everybody, you know that Branson, Missouri is the live entertainment of the world, okay? Now, with all this COVID stuff that's happened, all the theaters have been shut down, but they're coming back. We're very excited. And Adrianna is in a show at the Jerry Presley God and Country Theater right here in Branson, Missouri. And Jerry Presley being Elvis Presley's real cousin, and he has a theater here called God and Country. And Adrianna performs in a show called Fleetwood Mac's Dreams. Okay, and guess what? She's Stevie Nicks in that show. And she is
My favorite.
amazing. Yeah, you are a big fan of Stevie Nicks, aren't you?
Huge
Is she on?
fan. Yeah, she's
Hey,
here.
Adrian,
Okay, let's go
say
over
hi
here.
and see if we can hear you.
Hello, my dear. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
We're doing very well. We are very, very excited that you're here today. Yay! We're so
Thank you so
excited.
much for having me. I'm so excited.
So I've been already bragging about you, when I've done all my Facebook posts and stuff and telling everybody about you. And, we just want to find out a little bit about you. Like, okay, so where are you from originally?
Eagle Rock, Missouri.
Eagle Rock. Now, where's Eagle Rock from Branson? How far is that?
Just like 20 minutes north of Eureka Springs, Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
Just over that Missouri line.
Okay, well, yes.
Promised Land Zoo in Branson. There's
Okay.
actually, the first Promised Land Zoo was in Eagle Rock. and it's still there.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Well, there's a connection. All right, to Eagle Rock. So, okay. So, how long have you been in the music business?
Well, I went to college for vocal music performance, so
Okay.
I have a bit of an opera background.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know that.
But it's very niche, right? Everybody likes pop and
Right,
rock and roll
right,
and,
right.
So,
Yeah, but that means you're super versatile. That's what that means, that you can do like a huge range of music. That's awesome. And see, for me, I listen to everything, so I appreciate your knowledge and what you sing. Now, of course, I've seen you do Stevie Nicks over at God and Country, and
Right.
wow. And you know what? It's so awesome when the show is over to see people walk out, and I mean, they're looking at you like, this is it. This is the girl, because you're so believable.
It is so sweet.
It's beautiful. You do such a good job. And of course, at the end of the show today, we're going to put a video of you singing. Now, what song are you doing on the video?
It'll be Rhiannon.
Rhiannon.
Ah.
Yay! We're very excited about that. What's
so
that?
It'll be very different live than
That's okay.
video.
And that's true. Let's talk about the band for a minute. How many people are in the band over at the show that you're in, Fleetwood Mac's Dreams? There's several, I know.
Oh yeah, we have a Christine McVie.
Right.
We have an
Okay.
extra piano player.
Okay.
We have our bass player, and then a drummer, of course.
Right.
He's our Mick Fleetwood.
Right. Okay.
And then we have a guitarist,
Yes.
like an extra guitarist, in addition to our Lindsey Buckingham.
Okay. Well, I've heard them all, and
I forgot to count.
they are great musicians, and it really is a fabulous show. So now that Branson is coming back and the shows are going to be opening, do you have any idea when your show is going to be opening?
I don't know when Fleetwood Mac is opening.
Okay.
But I'm also in Jerry Presley's Elvis Live.
Oh, that's true. You're on the 6th. Yeah.
My phones are coming up. Elvis Live is going to be June 6th.
Okay.
Will be the first Aloha from Hawaii show.
Yay!
If you're not familiar with Jerry Presley, he's Elvis's second cousin.
Right.
And he does a bang-up job doing
He does.
cousin as a tribute artist.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. The first time, I mean, I worked there for a while, and the first time I saw Jerry perform, I was like, there is no question that he's a relative of Elvis Presley. Vocally and physically, yes. It's a great show. It's a great theater. And you know what? We want people to come out and see you, because you are a multi-talented lady, and you nail Stevie Nicks, girl. You just nail her.
Thank you so much.
So we are very excited for you to be here. Again, we're going to put your video on the end of the episode today, and so everybody could see you performing Rhiannon, and I'm very excited about that. I've heard you do it, so it's pretty awesome. But we want to thank you so much for being a part of My Cooking Nook's Fed Up today. We do fast, easy, and delicious cooking. Hey, by the way, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food?
Yeah.
Let's see. I would have to say Korean food. I
Really?
actually worked at a Korean restaurant for a little bit while I was in college. And
Yeah.
actually, at the same time
Uh-huh.
that I had that job, might have been an influence why I got the job. But
Right.
I lived with 2 Koreans at the same time.
Okay, well, I'm sure that did have some kind of influence. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
We
what
all
brought
cooked
you?
together in the kitchen, and that was so much fun. Like bibimbap.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
really good. That actually means mixing rice.
Oh.
Korean.
Okay.
So it's like whatever meat you want, you
Right.
can have a mix.
Right.
There's rice. It's a rice bowl.
Right.
And then a bunch of vegetables, and then an egg on top.
Excuse me.
Oh, ooh, that sounds delicious.
And
Holy
spicy
cow.
sauce, too.
All
It's
right.
So good. And you mix it all together.
Okay. Well, that sounds like something right
sounds
up
good.
our alley, right? We love stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so one more question. What brought you to Branson in the first place to perform?
Well, I've always lived an hour away from Branson.
Right.
And it's wonderful having, my workplace. I mean, I drive an hour to Branson. I don't live in Branson.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. Wow, girl.
Yeah. I live just a little bit north of Eureka Springs.
Okay. Well, that's a little bit of a drive, but you know what? I'm glad that
Time
you.
to warm up my voice and
That's
get
true.
the songs from the show that I'm about to sing in.
Okay.
In my head. Make sure I don't forget the words, which I've done a few times.
I think we're all live entertainers, and that happens. I don't care how many times you sing a song; it sometimes happens. But listen, I'm glad you take that hour drive back and forth, because Branson's very lucky to have you, and I appreciate your talent very much. And I want to thank you again for being on our show. And we want everybody out there to now tell them real quick, Adrianna, how do they get in touch with you, or how can they find your stuff?
Okay, so I have an artist Instagram and an artist YouTube channel.
Okay.
Kind of under construction on my YouTube channel right now.
Okay.
Kind of revamping it, but it's Adri's Aria.
Okay, I love that.
The Adri's _ Aria.
Okay.
And that's on Instagram and YouTube.
Okay. Well, if anybody is interested in finding out more about you, I would suggest go to visit Adri's Aria and see Adrianna Fine on her site. And I know that you are working towards a CD, which I know everybody's wanting, including me.
Yes,
so
that's one of the most common things that I hear after a show, any show that I do.
Absolutely.
And I'm out in the
Yes,
lobby,
yes.
they're like, where can I buy your CD? And
Yes.
I'm like, well, I'm working on that.
Yes,
currently.
yes. Well, listen, we want you to get that done quickly, because I think you'd sell a whole bunch of them. And that, as an entertainer, I mean, that people just want to take you home with them, and that's the way to do it. So get that CD,
Yeah, absolutely.
and when you have it, we'll bring you back on so we can talk about promoting it and getting people to buy your CD. And thank you, my dear, beautiful girl, great talent, and we appreciate you being with us today. Take care. We'll talk to you
so
later.
much. That food looks so good, by the way.
Thank you. Bye-bye, Adrianna. Thanks for visiting.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Cookies.
Okay, isn't she cool? I love her.
Awesome.
She's such a nice girl.
The timer went off on the
It went
cookies.
off on the cookies. Oh, we gotta check the cookies.
They're
Sebastian.
pretty nice and big.
Yeah? Woo! Look. Oh, heavens to murgatory.
Yes.
Look at those cookies. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to let them sit out a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Okay, when they get a little hard. Look at those. Can you see how beautiful those cookies are? Can't wait to have one of those. Okay, we're going to let the cookies sit out a little bit, and then I'm going to have Sebastian take them off. He's going to put them on the little cookie rack over here. And then we're going to put some powdered sugar on top of the cookies just to make them look a little prettier, if that's possible. I don't know. They look pretty nice already. But we'll just put some little snow on top of those, okay? All right. Now, for the main course, come on over. So I'm going to put the buns, I just want to toast the buns, okay? In here. And somebody remind me that the buns are in.
Oh my God.
Buns are in the
Actually,
oven.
I'm going to put about 5 minutes and I'll check the bread. Okay, so chicken Philly. So what in the world is a chicken Philly? Well, actually, it started out by being a cheese steak, and it comes from Philadelphia, Philly, okay? And it was by a couple, Olivieri is the last name, Harry and Pat, I believe, and I hope I didn't get that wrong, I think I got it right. And they made this, what they did was originally, the Philly was a very, very thinly sliced steak, okay? And then they did the bell pepper and onion, okay? And on top of that, they melt provolone cheese, which I gotta get my provolone now, okay?
While you're working on that, I'll let you know we've got Joshua Sears watching.
Hello, Josh, how are you?
Carol Boyer is
Hi,
with
Carol.
us as well.
Thank you for coming back, you guys. I appreciate that. Okay, today though, because you know me with all my food allergies, I can't eat beef. So I think I was probably a little selfish in saying if I'm going to make Phillies, I'm going to make chicken Phillies. Now, the thing is that the person behind the camera today, my sister Jennifer, is really the pro on the chicken Phillies. When we owned our restaurant, that was one of the biggest sellers in the restaurant, was her chicken Philly. They're just so darn good, okay? And so we're going to do the chicken Philly. I hope I live up to her expectations. So, like, she's definitely going to have to taste them today to make sure that I've done it justice, okay? But she's the one who's the chicken Philly expert, so I'm just saying. And I want to thank Adrianna Fine once again for being on the show. Don't forget that You will not see her sing during this live broadcast, but when Chris edits the show, you're gonna have to go to YouTube, and you don't want to miss her performance. I'm telling you, you need to see Adrianna on YouTube, My Cooking Nook, and this is episode number 18, guys, number 18. So look at number 18, and you'll see Adrianna Fine today. Next week, we're going to have the Branson Dreamettes come back, because this time we're going to talk live to them also. It's going to be very exciting, and they're kind of revamping their music, so we're getting them on. And then we have this very long lineup of great talent coming on the show. Okay, so my pan is hot, okay, and I'm going to do the veggies first, because as you know, veggies take longer. So there's that sizzle that I love. Okay.
Hey, say hi to Donna Cahill and Mac. They're both with us.
Hello, ladies. How are you? Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate that very much. Donna Cahill is a buddy out here, and we work together at Jerry Presley's Garden Country Theater. And we also work at the Americana Theater together. And so I'm very glad you're here, Donna. And did you say Mac is here? Mackenzie. Hi, Mac. How are you? Thank you for being here today. I'm making my chicken Philly sandwiches. It's actually Jennifer's chicken Philly sandwiches, but I'm making because she wouldn't do it.
Nope.
She said, I'm behind the camera. I said, whatever. Okay, so I got my onion, and what I did with the onion, I want you to see, I kind of just sliced and thinned, okay? I was going to do, I'm throwing
Man
food all over the
overboard.
place today. It happens, what can I tell you? Okay, so I was going to do like little diced pieces, but that's really not the integrity of the sandwich. It's slices, okay? So let this cook for a sec. Then I'm going to add my bell pepper, and I'm going to let those cook, okay? And then I'm going to take all the veggies out, and then I'll cook my chicken, add that back, provolone, great sandwich.
Bread.
And the bread. Oh, is it ready? Oh, it didn't go off yet. You scared me. I thought I was burning my bread.
I would check it.
Nicolette said she always burns her bread, so we might want to.
You know, that's the thing is, if I have to say, there's two things that I burn the most in the kitchen. Bread, and I love plain old tomato soup, okay? And I like to have, at night, a lot of times, because Chris works at night, I have a tomato soup and either with noodles or rice, whatever, and a sandwich. That's an easy dinner, and that's what I make. Well, do you know how many times I've had to clean big, horrible red messes all over my stove? That goes all the way in. Oh, I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is. Tomato soup comes to a nice little boil, and then all of a sudden it goes like in no time at all. You've got this big bubbling mess. And it's like, oh, that's rude. Okay, perfect. All I wanted was a little bit of toasted bread, and it's coming out, and it's perfect. Yes. Woohoo! Oh, look. I'm having problems.
Careful not to throw yourself onto the floor.
You saw me go down slowly, right? Okay, so now what am I going to add to this? I am going to add two things actually. I'm going to add my low sodium garlic salt. Low sodium, Meniere's low sodium, always. Okay, and I'm going to add a little pepper because I like pepper. So, Mom, have you ever seen me throw all this food around? No. I'm stepping on onions, I'm throwing
Not me, yes.
Oh my
And
goodness.
talk about burning, I can never cook an onion without burning it, never.
Without burning the onion?
Oh,
Oh, really?
No, burnt onions are good.
Well, sometimes, like there's a piece right here that's, I wouldn't call it burnt, but I call it caramelized.
I mean burn.
Oh, where is it? Can you see some of the caramelization right there? Oh, that's the best part right there.
No, wait a few more minutes, because it's gonna get cold.
Okay, I just want you guys to tell me how's this kitchen smelling.
Delicious.
Yeah, amazing.
Amazing. Holy cow, it's smelling delicious. And this is such an easy sandwich to make, and yet the flavors are just
Good Italian rosemary.
The what?
That's an Italian's greatest smell, peppers and onions.
It is. It's one of the most delicious smells in the kitchen to me. Look at this, Jennifer. That gorgeous caramelization on those onions. Oh, beautiful. Now, because it's a sandwich, like I like my vegetables a little softer. I don't like them half cooked and like crunchy. That's just me. Some people might take everything out at this point, but I need to cook it just a little bit more because I really like my veggies kind of soft in my sandwiches, okay? Okay, Sebastian, let's see how the cookies are doing. We're going to go over there, Jennifer, and see if you can go ahead. Let's try one of the cookies. Okay, very carefully take them off, even if you need both racks.
Okay.
I'm going to put this up here. So, okay, so you can, let's do that. And then go ahead and put them on here. And then you're going to take one tray at a time, and we're going to do the little dusting. Okay? There you go. You can watch Sebastian for a minute while I do that. Because I'm sure he's going to do great taking those cookies off.
You always know.
Sebastian, do you like cooking?
Yes.
I know you're a pizza guy.
Yes.
Have you made any pizzas recently?
No.
Why not?
Too big of a mess.
Well, what do I
Clean
say?
as you go.
Yes, and it makes all the difference in the world. Are you kidding me?
Josh says that he and Jessica
Yeah.
are saying hello and hi, Fran.
Hi, how are you?
And Ashley Joe wants to know what kind of cookies those are.
Those are Devil's Food cookies, and we put M&Ms in it, Ash. Those are amazing. Do you want me to save you one, Ashley?
You'll have to bring the girls over.
You must be present to win.
Now
You
remember,
must be present to win.
remember you can go back to the YouTube channel
Yes.
later tonight, not only see Adrianna Fine perform, but you'll get all the recipe information. You can rewatch the show and all the tips and tricks here.
Tips and tricks. I like that.
Tips and tricks.
Okay, I can
And
do
we
that.
also have the website, mcnfedup.biz.
Yeah, that smell good.
Looks wonderful.
I can eat just a plate of that.
No, that's the truth. I could too. I could just eat that. Okay, guys, we're gonna put the chicken in. Be careful.
Get the chicken
Splashy.
right there.
Splash, splash, splash. Oh, not so bad. Okay, so remember a couple of weeks ago I told you guys that I found diced chicken breast? I have not found it since. And I'm about ready to write to the chicken farm or something. I don't know who to write to. But they were so perfect that they were bite-sized pieces of chicken and I didn't have to do anything but defrost the bag. Have not been able to find it, have looked since then. Because I was just going to get a whole bunch of those bags of chicken, couldn't find it. But I just got chicken tenders. And for today's sandwich, what I did was I took a chicken tender and I cut it on the bias, which means just kind of slanted, so that I had thin slices of the chicken, because that's actually how they make the cheesesteak on the actual fillet, the cheesesteak fillet, okay? And so I cut it on the bias. You really won't be able to see that, but you just, like, you'll see that it's just a thin slice, and I went sideways, which is on the bias, on the chicken tender, okay? Actually gave me, and it's 2 pounds of chicken right here, and actually gave me quite a lot. I was looking up to see what year was the chicken Philly, not the chicken Philly, the cheesesteak, the Philly, the original hoagie, when that was. And I could not find that information, which is weird. And I'm usually pretty good about Googling and finding things out. And there was nowhere that I could find. I'm putting my garlic salt on there, guys. There was nowhere that I found when that happened. And so if anybody out there can find that information, that would be kind of good to know. How long has the Philly been around?
Max said, if you are at the store, the meat person would be able to dice in for you.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
She said she gets her wings cut apart by them.
Oh, yeah?
That's a good suggestion.
that's
When
a
you
good
pick up your
suggestion.
package, you just take it to the meat
Yeah.
counter and say, can you
Yeah.
dice this
Yeah.
up? And
That is a very, very good suggestion, something that I've never done. I've just done it
I never
myself.
have either.
But, you know, the older I get, the less I'd like to do. And so it would be perfectly fine for me to go and ask the butcher, can you please dice this for
Yeah.
me and not have to worry about it. Hey, look at the cookies. Come on, come over here. Chris, throw that away.
Fernando Gastelum is with us.
Hey, Fernando, how are you? Oh, look at the cookies. They're beautiful. Good job, Sebastian.
Good job, Sebby.
Woo-hoo. And we actually have more dough. So we'll actually get how many more? Maybe about 3 more cookies. We'll probably get a good big fat dozen. Those look amazing. Good job, Sebastian.
Yay, thank you.
Oh, man. I know you want to try one, right?
Yep.
You'll get to try it at the end. When we're sitting at the table, we'll let you have the first bite of the cookie. Okay?
Terry said, Google says the Philly cheesesteak was invented in the 1930s.
Is that right?
And Nicolette said Pat Oliver invented the cheesesteak in the
It
1930s.
was
So
Olivieri was the last name. Olivieri, and it was Pat and Harry. That I got.
it said the
Pat and Harry.
30s.
1930s, really?
Me and the stove.
Wow.
He was a hot dog vendor.
Really? And you switched over to beef, huh? Where's the beef? Okay, look at this, guys. It's coming beautiful. Okay, look at that. So I'm going to let this cook a couple more minutes. You know how I always tell you about my skillet? I'm already wearing this one out, okay? And this isn't very old. You got it for me for Christmas, right? So you're talking 5 months because I use it so often. It's already having issues. The other day, we just went to put the lid on and the little handle came off. So Chris did a makeshift lid, which I don't need right now, but you know what? I do need it because I gotta melt the cheese. But anyway, that's how much I use these things. And again, if you have not got,
Man overboard.
Look at my floor. Okay.
Man overboard.
Look at my.
You got a whole sandwich on
You
the
know,
floor.
it's just one of those.
Too bad you don't have a puppy.
I know, that would be good.
I may have to get one just to clean up after me after my show.
Adrianna Fine said she read that it was invented in the 30s as well.
Okay.
So-
Very good.
Good things in the 30s.
Had no idea how old it was, but Mom, it's an 80-year-old sandwich.
There you go.
Okay, chicken's just about cooked through, so I'm going to add my veggies back. All right, just look, everybody, how amazing and beautiful and delicious and fabulous and, oh my gosh. Some of my favorite sandwiches on the planet right here. The chicken Philly. It's all the things that I love, and I'm so excited because it's all the things I can eat. Bonus. You guys know out there that many times when I cook, I don't get to eat or sample or whatever. Today, I'm good to go.
I like it better. I can't eat steak, so I like that better.
The chicken's better.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Now, people that are the die-hard cheesesteak Philly, they're probably saying, how dare they?
No way. I can't eat steak, so I prefer that.
But, you know, we've made this for many years now. Jennifer started, like I said, doing it at the restaurant. Incredible deals. And, I mean, it literally was probably, right, the biggest seller.
Yeah, it was the biggest seller. And Jerry's Jumbo.
And Jerry's Jumbo. She created a sandwich for everybody in the family. Wasn't this mine?
Yeah.
The chicken Philly was mine. So everybody in the family had a sandwich named after them, but it was their kind of sandwich. So this was mine. Dad, I think, he was the tuna.
Yeah.
Tuna.
Yeah.
Jerry's Jumbo was Jerry. My
All
brother
meat.
Jerry likes tons of
Mine
meat.
was a
all different kinds of
No
meat.
cheese.
Yours was what? You remember?
Mom's Most. It was
Mom's
the
Most.
sub-shaped hamburger.
What was it?
Oh, yeah. Mom had a hamburger shaped like a sub.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Tom's turkey.
Tom's turkey, my brother Tommy had the turkey.
Ashley's was mini corn dogs, because that's what she ate at the time.
They were little, the girls were little.
So was she at that time.
Yeah, she was a little mini corn dog.
What was, Tommy's the veggie?
Tommy's was the.
Turkey, I
Tom's
think.
Turkey. He's Tommy's all.
We had a veggie.
And then who else? Emily and Elizabeth. I can't remember what they had, but everybody had a sandwich at our place.
And Mark had beans.
And then on Fridays, my sister did her fish fry, which was cod, right?
Yeah.
Icelandic cod with her own breading. And then she made this amazing coleslaw with, I don't know, should I give your secret away or not?
No,
Because maybe
sure.
you can make it
Okay,
one
so,
day.
so what she's doing right now though, is she's revamping her fish recipe. And we might be doing some stuff with the fish, because that's fish that you guys, on Friday night, every single week, the Friday night fish fry, we had a line out the door.
Right.
And
One fryer.
I remember we had one Friday. It was a small restaurant, and people didn't care. They would wait for that fish. And I remember my dad used to have to run back to the store, and he'd have to get these big long cubes of frozen fish. He's trying to cut his frozen fish.
Poor thing, he's so big.
But we had, so she's trying to revamp that recipe. You pretty much know what it was, right? And we may be somewhere here
Yeah.
doing some fish fry.
Elizabeth said she's never washed more dishes in her life than on a
Because it
Friday
was
night.
Who said that?
it was-
Elizabeth
You know, the thing is, I'm telling you.
and
that-
Joe Medina, remember?
Yes, that it was just a little restaurant. I mean, I think capacity in the restaurant might have been 70 people, maybe not even.
Maybe not even.
I don't know.
No, I think it was.
How much?
60 maybe?
How much? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Anyway, it wasn't a very big place, and the kitchen was very small. We had one fryer, so we would be doing the,
I did all the
Mom did
fish,
all the frying.
all the
every
fish and the
Friday.
potatoes, and I never backed up.
And that's right, because mom is awesome. Still, Mom is awesome in the kitchen. You can get over there and look at that lady, 80 years old, still goes strong every day in the kitchen, man. Yeah.
That was a cute move.
So, anyway, she did all the frying. I was front of the house waitressing. I mean, by Friday night, I was.
We had a full bar.
And we had a bar, and it was a great restaurant. And so, really, we're trying to kind of revamp that, because I think it would be very, very,
We were
very.
talking about that the other day,
very
how
successful.
crazy.
I have fish tonight at my house that I'm gonna make.
That you're doing?
Yep.
Teresa says reminds her of George's Fish Market on a Friday night.
Yeah, remember by the corner on Michael Avenue.
He had
Okay.
the best fish.
He had great fish. Okay, my provolone is going in. Okay.
That was, and then 2 old ladies was got the fish things. Remember the
Yeah,
2
no,
old ladies?
I remember that fish fry. I mean, we did that. If we didn't do Chinese food on Fridays, we did the fish fry, the fish place up at the corner. That was
yeah.
fresh fish. I mean, the fish
They
that had eyeballs.
cut
You know what I'm
it
saying?
and bread it in front of you
Okay.
and cooked it up. Oh my God.
Look at this.
Maybe put
So
this
right
on
now-
top.
Right now, all I'm going to do is let this. Actually, it's melting just fine. You don't have to check that out.
So we do want to remind your Meniere's friends
Yes.
too,
Yes.
that you can find, if you look, check the labels on the provolone cheese.
Oh yeah.
You can find the provolone that is lower sodium.
Yep.
So they don't put it on the front of the label and advertise it as low sodium provolone, but if you check the different brands, you can find lower sodium provolone for those of you with Meniere's or who have a salt restriction.
Okay, Jennifer, I'm just going to take a picture real quick of my salad here, and then I'm going to start serving. Okay. Mom said I'm ready. Okay.
I love your
And I
potato
know you
salad.
want, you want egg, right?
Oh,
You
yeah.
definitely want egg.
I love your potato salad.
Thank you. I was never a good potato salad
Well,
maker, but
that's
I've gotten better
delicious.
at it. Yes. Delicious.
Wow.
Okay, come on over here, guys. All right. Look at That is beautiful. Ah! Makes me happy. What can I say?
We were just talking about
Ooh, look
you
at
the
this.
other night.
About what?
About you the other night, how you ran that dining room and went crazy with all them people, and we were,
I never backed up. I was good. Couldn't do that anymore. Could not do that.
Jennifer was telling the boys how you did that.
Yeah. Okay. Now, oh, here's the other thing. Normally these are on the long hoagie buns, because that's the actual sandwich would be on the long hoagie buns. But we had a little issue with the bun this morning. So I had these nice big rolls. And, hello. Okay. Thank you. Turn that down. Hee hee.
All that?
Look.
Oh, you sit and try it. First time you can eat.
That's okay. I'm going to let Mom try. And Sebastian, you go grab a cookie. All right, Mom.
Oh, my
I'm going to let you
God.
try it first. Here, you can cut the sandwich if you need to. We're going to let Mom see. And then I want Jennifer to try it because this is her thing. Okay? So, Mom, you tell me.
You try
And you
it.
don't have to be my mom and say it's great even if it's not.
Elizabeth said it looks delicious. Terry said it looks yummy.
It looks wonderful.
Let's see.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, my drink today.
I drank it already.
So
was
I took
delicious.
frozen raspberries and just put them in the cup, and that was my ice. And then I just put cherry vanilla sparkling water. It's delicious. Okay.
I love sparkling
Oh my
water.
God. Oh my God.
Yes?
Wonderful.
Yay!
And not because of my daughter, because it's wonderful.
All right, taste the potato salad now.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, and maybe get a little scoop of the egg in there too.
Mhm.
Okay. And Sebastian, go ahead and take a bite of that cookie, and let's see how you did.
Don't let it spoil your dinner.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes?
I could have these all day.
Absolutely wonderful.
Okay. All right.
They're good.
Hey guys, Pat. I'm very happy with my meal today.
I am very happy with it too.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Me
about
too.
it. And so I got to feed these folks around here, but I want to thank you for being here. I especially want to thank Adrianna Fine. She did a beautiful job on the show today. And you guys, please go to our YouTube
This is
channel
really good.
tonight. And number 18, episode number 18. Of course, you can watch number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 18 if you want. Like us and subscribe. But tonight, you're going to see Adrianna Fine doing her Rhiannon by Stevie Nicks. Thank you all for being here. We'll see you next Wednesday at 1 o'clock here in Branson, Missouri. God bless everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Delicious.
Rhiannon rings like a bell through the night, and wouldn't you love to love her? She rules a life like a bird in flight.